Hello and welcome to GCSE PE Introduction. I'm Mrs. Hall and I'm the Director of Sport here at Nottingham Girls High School. It's great to have this opportunity to share with you our GCSE course and to give you information that you might be after, and hopefully, based on the information I give you, you will be joining us next year on the course. So as you can see, we do the GCSE Physical Education with the exam board EdXL. We've been doing it for a number of years now. I've had some wonderful results that we're super proud of within the staffing team and with all the students that have come through. We've actually done so well and generated such a real high level of interest in PE here from a theoretical point of view that we also deliver A-level now, which is fantastic. So moving on with the PowerPoint, I just want to share with you how the course is set out. So if I take the first part of the course, it's a theory. Oh, gone too far, sorry. Come back. It's the theory side of it. So the theory is worth 60% and it's broken down into two papers. One of them is slightly more theoretical in terms of the science side of things than the other. One of them has a higher weighting than the other. So the first one is all based on fitness and body systems, as you can see there, and it's an hour and 45-minute examination at the end of the two-year course. And the content that we cover for that paper is all to do with biology. So it's your applied anatomy and physiology, so your respiratory systems, your muscular system, your skeletal system and your cardiovascular system, along with movement analysis. So we look into some physics there, levers and planes and movement, and then also to do with fitness training. So physical training is a big part there that really supports other parts of the course. And as you can see, there's a lot of crossover between our course and biology. So the girls get it in two different subjects. So it's a real kind of depth to their learning of these topic areas, both in biology and in the sporting context of our PE course, which is really fantastic and often gives them lots more confidence. The second paper that they sit is 1 hour and 15 minutes, and that's all based around health and performance. So to give you a bit of an idea about the topic areas we cover, it's things like what it is to be healthy, what it is to be fit, what well-being means in this day and age, and we look at how people's lifestyles affect their choices and their participation in sport. It's a really interesting topic. Another area is sports psychology, and we look at different ways that athletes are motivated, different ways that coaches will guide and train their performers, and different ways that people feed back. We look at skill itself and what constitutes a skill, and really look into in-depth of how sport is delivered. We also look at socio-cultural influences that impact sport, so people's gender, ethnicity and so on. And lastly, you can notice in both of the papers there is an element called topic 4, which talks about the use of data. So we start to analyse and interpret, which are skills that the girls will also recognise from things like history and geography work. So some really good cross-curricular connections and crossovers there to support them. The other 40% of the course is practical, and I'm assuming that you're watching this video because you really enjoy sport, and perhaps you have one sport that you really feel very comfortable and confident in, and that puts you in a great position for our course. So the practical component is worth 40%. So effectively, if you do really well in this, you can walk into your exam already with a grade under your belt, and all you're going to do is improve and supersede that grade by adding your theory knowledge and your theory mark to it. Now, one sport that you'll take part in and that you'll be assessed at will be a team sport. Another will be an individual activity, and the third one that you will do can be either individual or team. They make up 30% out of the practical 40, and then the final 10% is component 4, as you can see on the board there. And that's the personal exercise program. So when we've studied all about fitness and what it takes to be fit and fitness methods, fitness training principles, you actually work with your teachers to come up with your own personal exercise program to improve your fitness for your sport of your choice. And that is then written up and becomes a 10% coursework piece. So just going through to the practical part again, just to give you an idea of the physical activities. So it's a little bit squished there, but you can see I've taken as much information as I can from the exam board. The team activities, so it's a lot of sports that we cover here at school alongside sports that you could be doing outside of school. We can't assess them in school, but that's not a problem because we'll liaise with coaches from external clubs and we will be able to organise an assessment with them and you combine to get the best mark possible for you. So as you can see, things like rugby, rowing, lacrosse that we don't necessarily do within our curriculum all the time. Dance is in there, squash, I've said already, sorry, volleyball, and then there are lots of others. Individual sport-wise, activities such as amateur boxing, that might be your thing, that you do outside of school. You can be assessed in athletics, badminton, and the list goes on. So have a good look at that. Obviously, I'm really proud of our course. I'm really proud of the students that have been through it, as I said earlier, and the staff team are great and really experienced at delivery. As you know, because of the practical and theory side, your 5 lessons over the 2 weeks, 3 of them will be theory and 2 will be practical, so you get extra sport and running around when you come and join us in this course. And if you have any other questions, please do come and see me at any point, girls, and find out a little bit more. Or perhaps you want to email me, that's not a problem too. So I hope this has given you quite a bit of information that you're after, and I look forward to hearing from you and seeing your name on my class list for September 2021. Take care, enjoy the rest of your evening, and I hope that the rest of your course choices go well as well. All the best now. Bye-bye.